Hello and welcome everyone, it's Eternity and let's continue playing Honkai StarRail. Last time we defeated Cocolia, and now we're gonna continue.
Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Well, I'm sure they waited long enough.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Yes, we do.
You bet! You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then...
Well, don't tell him everything.
Maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll
Yeah, something that we promised not to say.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Yeah, we did.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Exactly.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you. Can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Of course. What can we do for you, Natasha?
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Well, let's start with Hook.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission. Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an expedition. Hook does always talk about wanting to go on a Rivet Town adventure. Ugh, this could be bad.
Well, I'm sure I can find him there. Sorry, her. I don't know why, but Hook sounds like a melee to me. So, it's a bit confusing. But she's a sweet girl. And by the way, sorry about the quality, I know it isn't perfect. I just filmed this one in a different location than I usually do. But all the next gameplay videos are gonna be at great quality. And if you didn't see the last episode, I'm gonna leave the link in the description.
50.
Let's see what they're up to.
Ready or not, here I come.
Found you! You ran all the way out here just to play hide and seek? It's too dangerous.
Miss March, didn't you go back to the surface?
Since when did I become Miss March? And where's Hook and the others? Come on, call them over.
We just started playing. Can't we finish this round first?
Well,
Seasoned pros, I see.
Hey, it wasn't like I wanted to play. The kids forced us to.
Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seeking to you guys.
but why does he sound suspicious? Like, what is he hiding? And am I looking for Hook now? Well, she can't be too far. I don't see her anywhere. Maybe behind the stones? Yep. That's exactly where she is.
Hook! Got you again! Huh? What the heck are you guys doing here?
What do you mean?
Wait till I get my hands on Julian, that traitor! Where's his integrity?
Wait, did she
What
hide
about
from us?
your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you? I did not! The moles hold a vote on all our expedition destinations.
Well, what does that mean?
Fine, I will. But it better be exciting. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go and find Julian. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0. Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best of 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide.
Since when is it best of
You came all this
5?
way to tell the mole something, so spit it out. Do you want to do the honors?
Sure, why not? I'm sure they're gonna be happy.
Uh-huh.
What?
What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
What are these reactions?
Julie. Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals.
I'm sorry?
Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so...
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Alila is a smart one.
Yeah! Sit up and take notice! I would have figured it out myself. So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys?
Yes, it will.
In that case, deal! Julian, Alina,
Great.
let's run back to the town. Training starts today.
Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
Somebody has a crush. Okay. Yeah, we did do a good job about the Stellaron. And we should be back soon. Okay, so it tells us not to rush. Well, so the fragmentum is still deeply rooted, so the issues will still continue. It's not gonna, like, be fixed in 1 second. But we did complete our mission successfully, as he says. Okay, he wants us to check some energy that there still is in here. Okay, let's do that.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
Those are still good news.
Well, that's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
Wait. What missions were done
Should we
on?
tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Okay, nice. I unlocked some new features, but I'm gonna look at them later. Today we're gonna continue the story. I'm very excited about it. I wanna know what's happening after we defeated Cocolia.
If there's nothing pressing,
And what's going on between the underworld and the overworld? Is everything gonna be, like, okay all of a sudden? What do you think is gonna happen? Let me know in the comments.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
For sure, Natasha. Anything for you.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I'm sure
They'll
they
be
will.
fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Sure, let's go and make sure they're all fine. Maybe Clara was scared, but she's a brave little girl.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
How did you know that was Perkins?
A wild guess?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Or a stammer. Like
Its language
Clara.
module must have malfunctioned.
Outsiders are friends of Clara.
That's
Follow
right.
me.
He says follow me, but he didn't go anywhere. Okay, there she is with Svarog.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
The variables? That's a new one.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Yeah, it was.
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
So why is it so good in
Whatever,
fights?
we won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Well, for that you're gonna need some shoes, Clara.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Oh, that was his first mission ever? Or his only mission? Oh, she can send messages? Wait, is that an emoji of done? What's wrong with the picture? I quite like it. Is there like some love triangle? Because Dawn has a crush on Sorval, and if she has a crush on Dawn, that's interesting. Do you think I'm right with this theory, or is it just like a random emoji of a guard?
Branya, quick as a flash.
She certainly moves a lot faster.
We're gonna continue to Boulder Town. Let's see what we got
If
there.
there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk. You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
Well, I don't want to miss anything. I'm too interested about what's about to happen.
Celebration we'll be having. But I know Hook and Clara will be pleased to sit with you.
Okay, where are we supposed to sit?
For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means, but for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Okay, so it is an underworld, right? Where's the oxygen from?
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Are you sure it's still functioning? After all this time?
You might have to make an exception, miss. My license has expired, but then I haven't had the chance to go up and renew it for 10 years now. So, ready to climb aboard?
Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passengers.
So the kids that were born there are gonna see the sky for the first time?
Blue ceiling.
Oh, they are.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
The image was so pretty.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Thank
First
you.
time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please
I
allow me
agree.
to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
Well, you should listen more to your
I'll keep
sister.
that in mind. Thanks. Lady Branya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Branya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Well, we're going right now. What do you mean? Wait, are we supposed to go from here? It looks like a train.
If there's nothing pressing...
Oh, so that's like
take a
the
walk.
elevator from the underworld? But seriously, how do they breathe? If there's a ceiling, where does oxygen come from? That's a mystery to me. We're just gonna go back and hear her speech.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though.
Yes, she is. She's right here.
Let's find
She's just
someone
the
to
character I chose to walk with. So is Bronya about to hear Bronya's speech?
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me.
We hear you.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price.
Ooh, so much lies.
The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness.
Dan? Why are you reading a book?
I want us to work together.
Is Bronya's speech
We
like
know
boring?
that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival.
Ooh, that's our part.
But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
So, do you agree with the way she did everything? Do you think she should have lied to all the citizens?
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Okay, so what's going on now?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
March is just the sweetest. I love her.
I prefer to be honest with the people.
But you lied.
But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Okay, so he's telling her everything now? What's her reaction?
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Well, that's right.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Thank you, Bronya, that's so sweet.
That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5?
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
2.5? That's
My
all?
scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share? Wait, what? No way! We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on! Let's go back to the administrative district and hang out for a bit longer.
Okay, some more new features. Again, I'm gonna check this all out later, not now. We're just gonna continue the story. By the way, the relics that I'm wearing now are not the permanent one. I just didn't have enough time to farm for them, so I am gonna do this. And they are gonna wear better things. And upgraded things, of course. Okay, can we continue? Yes, we can. So, are we leaving Yarilo now and going to like a different planet? Because I'm excited. We're a long time here. I mean, the adventure here, it felt like a really long time.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us.
Well, if she can.
Done, huh? Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Well, sure, why not? But I'm not a great photographer, so what we have is what we're gonna get. For example, this.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Okay, so we're like doing a, I don't know, goodbye trip, a quick one, and then we're gonna go to a different planet.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before?
No.
It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
I don't see the cool poses, but yeah, we're gonna take a photo anyway. Just for the memories.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short?
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while.
So we're finally going?
To the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
Wait, why?
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
That's what I thought.
Fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it, huh?
No.
Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Well, now I want to go back to the Express and see where we're going. Well, but I guess we're gonna go to the hotel first. It feels like we're finishing a chapter of a story. I don't know why, but the story here feels so much like some really good anime. Am I having nightmares?
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Who was that?
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so.
Who is he talking to?
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
No.
You don't have to answer that, but
I
if
already
the answer
did.
is no, then you'll break my heart.
Oh no.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
Well, I had nightmares.
Copycatitis still has no cure, I see.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the Express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
By the conductor, he means Pom Pom? I don't mind. Everything is gonna say, okay, Pom Pom, no problem. I'm gonna listen to him. So, are we finally going back? Well, looks like not yet. What else is there to do here?
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
I wonder how many planets are there?
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
The art in this game is amazing. But what are they fighting about? And finally...
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Thanks, Himeko. Can I skip the next mission?
And miss out on a great adventure? I don't think you'd like that.
Get some rest on
Well,
the
you're
Express.
right.
Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
Let's get going.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
Okay, go rest then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know.
Home
Okay.
sweet home.
We're gonna hear all
Mr.
about that
Yang
later.
and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of the universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Of course, thank you for your
You're
patience.
most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
So I started saying I didn't see a lot of spoilers about the rest of the story here.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey.
So
Those
I
feelings will
wonder,
accompany you as long as you tread on the Trailblaze.
how
and
many more
one day
planets
you'll
are
grow
there?
used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himeko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
I mean, currently, how many more planets
Likewise.
are there in this game?
Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Let me know in the comments if you already completed the story. Because...
StarRail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. StarRail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%.
Because we have been.
Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've
Thanks,
accomplished your
Pom-Pom.
Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Well, I started saying we have been on the space station, and then Yarilo,
Again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area.
and
For
now.
your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Okay, Pom Pom. And now we're going on our third destination. Ooh, that's nice.
Now this
We
type
got some
of
new
cushion
music.
looks like it helped with... The material is super soft. Whoever made this had relaxation in mind.
We're going to a new
Sadly,
destination,
one of
and
our
what you care
researchers
about
gets
is the
shoulder
couch? Really?
They're sat at their desks most of the day. Lady asked about ergonomic chairs for everyone. But I feel like there's still room for improvement. Cushions like this one might actually be the missing piece.
Well, tell her.
I thought I'd get ideas for office furniture while sightseeing on the Express.
Yeah, not me. Am I supposed to like sit and rest? Okay.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the StarRail have returned to normal.
Oh, Pom Pom looks nervous.
Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Yarilo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Goodbye, Arilo. Luofu. Okay. Is this the planet we're going to? I would have said the first word too, but I don't know if I know how to pronounce it.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
That's how you say his name?
watch this person carefully.
Yanqing? So why is it
Do you
written
remember?
Yanqing?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
What's going on? Is he having visions?
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Oh no, it's just a game. I'm not gonna wash their coffee cups. I'm so bummed.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Yarilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Oh, so we did not choose yet.
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Okay.
The
Well,
meeting will start soon.
Is Dan gonna tell anyone about his like nightmare? His vision nightmare? Because he did say Luofu. Are they planning to go there and that's why he had the nightmare?
The warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the StarRail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yes, we did.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Okay.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew.
Kafka?
It's Kafka.
We know who you are.
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
I'm sure it's at least 6.
Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
But why is she hunting Stellarons?
Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
Wait, but what do they do with the
most
Stellarons?
dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you
Himiko
guys
wants to
heard of
fight, huh?
the Luofu?
Luofu? But it says Luofu.
The Xianzhou Luofu? It belongs to the
Xianzhou.
Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard
Okay.
of it.
Xianzhou Luofu.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but
So
the
what do you
Xianzhou
want?
is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
But why should we help
Nothing
you?
to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Exactly. And is there anything in there for us?
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the StarRail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here
We're
are
not
the
paparazzi, what's no
It's
comment?
up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Okay, let's go get Dan. Let's tell him everything that just happened. I mean, he missed a lot.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
What do you mean?
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Okay, let's go vote. But I think we should do it.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All the 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, why wouldn't you just go there and like steal
3
the
against
Stellaron?
2. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
If she really is a Stellaron hunter, you know what I mean? She would hunt that.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case...
Okay.
Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the 2 of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Okay, finally an opportunity to get to know Welt.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ooh, that's so cool. And we're arriving. Oh wow, that's so pretty.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou,
right?
These ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
Yes, how does he know so much?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Luofu Skyport. Starskip, then. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Something's wrong. Yeah, why does it stuck on repeat?
Now you know how I feel when you copy me.
Relax, March.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
I don't know.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please await transfer. Please await transfer. Please await transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Luofu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh?
Okay.
Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
It did sound
We should
automated.
get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Well, it's a shame. I'm gonna miss you, Don.
Come on! You were the most excited last time we got off the train.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
So, is he staying here because he had nightmares?
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is...
His voice is so low. The Stellaron?
Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
He's so serious and
Let's go.
calculated. I mean, I wonder how old he is. I'm gonna have to check that because
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
he feels so
This
mature.
area isn't for receiving guests. It's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
Well, I guess we're cargo.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
It
We
doesn't
should start
look
with
like
the
there's
person who
anyone
opened
here.
The Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, I'm gonna do all of that later. Let's explore a little. It's a new planet, I'm very excited. Even though it's just cargo here right now, I wonder how everything looks like. Wait, is someone down?
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead. You're hurt, son.
Cloud Knight.
Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
Okay.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching.
Yeah, it
There
looks bad.
Up ahead. Please.
It all looks so classic and sophisticated. But also futuristic. What caused it? Was it the
There are
Stellaron?
wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Yeah, it looks bad. Okay. So these are breakable objects. They look so pretty, I like the design.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life.
Well, let's fight. Unless we do, we don't know what to do.
In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will.
I forgot to press the ×2 on the speed.
Time to settle your accounts. Eternal sleep, the dead
return!
Okay, yeah, they are stronger.
Let's go.
This battle is unavoidable.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I'm glad I'm finally here, because I do have Yanqing and I like him on the team. I put him instead of Varnya, but she's just filling its space right now because I couldn't upgrade him because I needed materials from this planet. So yeah, I'm glad I'm here already. I'm gonna level him up and put him back on the team.
Lend me your strength.
Hope you're prepared.
Okay, it wasn't so hard.
We shall take back what we lost.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Tingyun. Is she important there?
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Okay, let's go help her. She didn't even flinch, but like, how did she know we were gonna help her?
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
That's right. How did you know we were gonna help you?
Rules are made to be broken.
Right, so let's defeat him and see what it's all about.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
This ends here.
Okay, now what's going on here?
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors.
Yeah, you're
My
welcome.
name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Luofu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Oh my god, so many words.
Illustrious names?
Amikasa?
Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
I'm Eternity, but my name's a secret.
Oh, Miss Secret.
Don't mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her introductions.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just subscribe.
Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't
Someone
offer
opened
an
the gate.
explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
I'm guessing
We're
it's
telling you the
Silverwolf.
truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
That's right.
You're with the Astral Express.
You know about us?
You've
Wait, are
heard
we
of us?
famous?
Indeed, I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Let's go meet her. I'm excited.
Those monsters back there.
Is she gonna ask us for help about the Stellaron?
No monster.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Oh, I see it. We can push them.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
She sure knows how
Oh,
to
wow.
boss people around.
We just need to pass
She's a
through
princess,
here,
huh?
take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Well,
You
let's
know,
find
you
it.
sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by
I
your
just want to go to the control panel, but it wasn't it. Well, let's defeat him. He ambushed us and it's not forgivable.
Just stretch. Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength.
Receive divinity.
Lend me your strength.
We shall take back what we lost.
Right, so where's the control panel? I think it's there. Let's explore. Looks like it. And we can pass. Well, it's easier than I imagined, so that's great. Let's go and finally meet Yukong. Wait, was that your name?
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many
Ambassador.
planets.
What is that?
and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Okay, so that's the city. It all looks really nice and pretty. I mean, it looks like the background is like skies with clouds and stuff, but
Get ready.
we're in space.
Watch your backs.
They built this.
Leave it to me.
I'm with you.
Something's not
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight this one.
Immortality means forever.
Don't get complacent.
Rules are made to be broken.
By the way, do you use the Destruction MC or the Fire MC? Because I prefer her in the Path of Destruction, but I did see that some of you like her as the Fire MC. So which one do you play with? And why do you prefer that one?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Let's go.
Eternal sleep is the
Dead return.
This battle is unavoidable.
This ends here.
Oh, we barely damage him. That's bad. I think this fight is gonna take
entered the storm.
a bit longer than I
To
thought.
guard and defend. Crush them.
I underestimated you.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Let's break them. But not at this new planet. We don't want any trouble. We just arrived.
I'll see you off. A miracle.
Is that all? In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Alright, so we can theorize about what's gonna happen. Last time we came to Yarilo,
Let's make it
Madame Cocolia didn't like us. She knew from the start that we were after the Stellaron. And she treated us like, I don't know, wanted criminals.
sleep.
The dead return.
So the question is, how are we gonna be treated here? Are we gonna be greeted, or is it gonna be the same, history repeats itself? Or is she gonna like be nice and be like, thank you so much for offering your help and we would like to accept it? And if the planet is under lockdown, it means we cannot leave. So if she doesn't want our help, what are we gonna do exactly?
Never falters.
It's all interesting, but we're gonna find out soon. This fight is over soon.
This battle is We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You chose the wrong end.
Amazing. Now let's go meet the leader.
Finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Where?
Just sit back and relax. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Let's go. Something is weird about her. She's a very princessy princess, let's call it that. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like a princess, but in a bad way. There's something about her that
On behalf
I can't
of the
exactly
Skyfaring
understand.
Commission, allow me to welcome you to Star Skiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu.
As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Oh, so it is Yukong, I was right.
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
Let's go and meet her.
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequence.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Okay, so where are we going? Are we going to practice our speech? Or our answers?
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead. Not so fast. I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
I hope not, but that's what I was speculating too.
Better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
We can tell her the truth.
What if she thinks we're with the Stellaron hunters? Never mind the Alliance. Even I don't trust them.
She's right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're hiding something. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Benefactor. What does that mean? Do I benefit her something? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Why is she asking? We already told you. Seek immortality. Oh, it's absolutely forbidden? I didn't know. If there was a place to seek, I would go and seek immortality. That's for sure. Even if it's forbidden and I found immortality, then like, I'm immortal. You can't do anything. Okay, so I guess many paths are closed because we have to speak to Yukong. But I need to find the way there. I think we're gonna go in a few circles until we find the way. Oh, looks like this is it. It looks like an entrance. Beautiful statues.
Oh, you're you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madam Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Helm? So her name is Yukon Helm.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
That's right.
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Luofu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Already? Why?
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion.
Are you sure?
You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
Have you seen how many soldiers you have that are down?
The Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
So she's okay with us, but she doesn't trust us.
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
They're under lockdown, you forgot?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
If they're Stellaron hunters, they would come here and hunt it themselves, wouldn't they? I don't get the point about being a Stellaron hunter.
You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters.
That's right.
They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Luofu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Luofu.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you.
What's the favor? If they can handle a Stellaron, what do they need from us?
Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Thank you.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our
Kafka
investigation,
told us.
the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
To the Express.
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible.
That's impossible. You're right,
The crew of
Jing.
the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
That's right. And they're trying to frame us.
Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Luofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst.
We can only try.
My astral guess.
What say we?
What do you think?
Say we okay. Yeah, let's move with the current.
This Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Luofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
Of course. So I think we're gonna continue our adventure in the next video. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.